Hey guys, how are you doing? So let's talk a little bit. So today we're going to talk about making mistakes. Now the key thing about making mistakes is we all know that we make them, right? So here is just a little bit of things that have been on my mind about making mistakes as far as being a servant. So we all are servants, no matter what it is that we do. You could be a servant in a business. You could be a servant in fast food. You may be serving as a teacher. You may be serving as a leader, delivery driver, maybe just a church servant. Or no matter what it is, whatever your role is, we all should have the heart of servitude. So while providing service, we must know and understand that we're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Some mistakes are going to be smaller, some are going to be larger. Regardless of the size of the mistakes, you're going to make them. Especially for those who are in business, or you're an entrepreneur, or even as a child, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things that were not the right way to do it. But the key to it all is to make sure that you gain perspective and learn from each mistake that you have made. So according to James chapter 3, verse 2, it reads, "We all make many mistakes. A person who ever said anything wrong would be perfect." So if you're a person that think that you can't do anything wrong, then that can mean that the only person that can literally say that is Jesus. Nobody can say that they do everything right. So the best thing about that is Jesus exemplified what it was like to be perfect, how we can become perfect by literally allowing Him to come in and help perfect us. So it is very important that we get to a place where we can delight in our weaknesses and hardship and difficulty. It's okay to have those moments in life, to know that in the midst of being weak or going through different circumstances, to know that where you are weak, He is strong. He can come in and help you be strengthened in those areas. Also, I want to talk about a little bit how you can learn from your mistakes, especially if you are in a place of service where you are providing service. It is very common that, we as the people can get defensive if someone said that the service that we offer is not up to the part of their expectation. So in the midst of making those mistakes in providing service, I believe that it is important that you listen. You be a great listener to the person who is providing the thing that they have said that you made a mistake on. No matter if it's your mother, your father, if it is your customer, if it is it can be anybody. Whenever someone is mentioning the mistake that you made, be a great listener to listen to the key point of what it is that you did so that you can go back and correct them. With mistakes, you must give yourself grace. Give yourself grace when you make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up. Don't put yourself down. Don't feel guilty and ashamed or condemnation about those mistakes. But give yourself the grace to know you're human, you're making mistakes, apologize for them, and do better. Do better. So ways that you can become better is to be sure that you're researching. Maybe you can take a few classes. Maybe you can just try again, taking heed of the things that were mentioned that you did wrong and do them correctly the next time. Also practice, especially if this is something as far as craft. You may need to practice your craft some more. It's okay to be in practice mode. It's okay to not get it all together. It's okay. But those are three main things that you want to be sure of. Then next, I want to talk to the people who have tried something, and when they tried something, this thing may have traumatized you to not do it again. So if that is you, where you're like, oh no, I did that, I did the worst job, and I'm not ever going to do that again because I am so ashamed of what I did. I want to encourage you to know, do not be afraid. Know that God is with you, and He will be there to help strengthen you, to uphold you, and to keep you. And to keep you. Give yourself grace to grow. Know that you're not going to perfectly get it done the first time. It's just like riding a bike. The first time you get on a bike, you may fall really bad, but at the same time, you're going to constantly keep aiming to keep pedaling so that you can never fall down again, because that first fall was so hard to the fact that you don't want to ever experience that again. So it's okay to keep practicing and practicing pedaling until you get it all the way, till you get it together. And then next thing you know, you're able to do that thing faster and faster and faster. So I just say all of this to say, give yourself grace when making mistakes, but do not be afraid to correct the things that you made, the mistakes that you made, especially of us that are in business. I think it's very important that you are listening to the customers, listening to their concerns, trying to make them better for their experience so that you can continue to give even greater experiences. And there are going to be some people that you cannot seem to get it right for, but those people that seem like they're very nitpicking, they are the ones that can help you become even better. So deliver excellent. Deliver with a servitude heart, and give yourself grace for your mistakes. I hope that this encouraged someone today to press forth no matter what mistake you made in life, but to try again and keep going. Keep going. Let's support each other in this time. If you see someone made a mistake, to encourage them to keep going, because we all can win. We all can win. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday.